What's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we can talk about what happened in yesterday's games as the playoffs for the NHL is still a few days away. Well, basically a few weeks away. I don't know why I said that 3 days today, a few weeks away. So let's talk about the games right now. So yesterday, the Habs took on the Senators, which I think had big playoff implications for the Montreal Canadiens. And for Montreal, they needed this win so badly because they're not only trying to clinch a playoff spot, they get into the Jets now, who've lost 6 in a row. 6 in a row. That Choliki has not lost 6 in a row in his career, let alone lost 5 in a row. And now the Jets have lost 6 in a row. Like, what's up, Winnipeg? Of course you have Nikolai Ehlers out, you have Al Lariat, but you still have Connor, Scheifele, Wheeler, Dubois. I don't know how many players I can say. You have this roster, live with it. Sorry about that, but Jets fans, you're going to have to think of something else to get this team back on track. Another team that's also trying to get back on track is, I'm sorry to tell this, but Blues fans, you're gonna have to swallow this loss already because you had a 3-1 lead, and all you had to do is hold it for at least another few minutes, and you give up a goal to a defenseman, Jonas Brodin, and not only do the Blues get a point, but the Arizona Coyotes also got a point. So still, this is how tight it is. It's up for grabs. It's anybody's race for that last spot in the Honda West. I'm just trying to get stressed here because if the Blues don't make the playoffs, it's going to be a real embarrassment because they're better on the road than at home. Arizona, they got all the problems. So if Arizona goes to the playoffs, good luck, Vegas. You got to beat the opponent in my range. So what does it mean for the standings? Let's take a look. So if you can see, Toronto Maple Leafs are first in the North Division, which I think is pretty obvious. Superpower, a fourth line, all the acquisitions that Kyle Dubas made. That's why. Their power play might have tingled a bit, but there's no reason why they're in first place with how well Matthews has played in Marner. I think we've got another new duo. McDavid and Draisaitl, Matthews and Marner. You put them together, you've got a big problem if you're a defense to stop these poor guys in. So, I'm curious. If the Leafs and the Oilers played in the first round, if we saw them, it would be a hell of a series. 7 games in the series. 7 games in the series. McDavid and Draisaitl versus Matthews and Marner. What are we gonna see? A lot of speed. And here's a hint, nudge. The Leafs have a winning record against every team. They're the only team I think that have a winning record. But don't worry, I'm just talking about the Scotia, I'm not talking about any other teams. And if you take a look at the Flames and Caps, they're 8 points behind them. 30-point differential. And look at the Jets. Look at the standings now. 6 in a row. 6 in a row they've lost. And now they're third place. An unfamiliar territory for these Jets right now. They have superpowers. And like I said, injuries are not an excuse. Injuries are an excuse to think, but you have other players. You know, Dubois, Copp, Appleton, and like I said, the top line is your gun. You don't need Nikolai Ehlers for everything. You need other players. So the Scotian looks pretty close, but again, it's all going to come down the next 2 weeks. How will these playoffs shift? How will these standings work? Now, another division that looks like on all playoffs, how the playoffs been clinched are the Honda West, which has a lot of these teams still in the playoffs. We'll get to that in another video, which I will send either today or tomorrow. The Discovery Central, 3 of the 4 spots have been clinched. Hurricanes, Panthers, and the Bolts. The Hurricanes, no question, their front line with Aho, Shemeshnikov, they can't stop them. And Vincent Trocheck, who's been having a bounce back year for the Hurricanes. The Portland Panthers, they've got other stars that have been making a difference. Jonathan Huberdeau, Alexander Barkov, that line right there, you can't stop them. And despite goalie Sergei Rabovsky playing a little bit good, I mean a nice bounce back year, I think you gotta give credit to that top line who's been unbelievable in this division. Now the Predators, they're coming off a win against the Stars, and now they're just they're just only three points behind them. 3 points against the 3 points over the Stars. This could be an interesting one. The Preds and the Stars played them in the 2019, 2020, not 2019, 2018, 2019 Stanley Cup first round. We could see them. Remember, their Dallas Stars had COVID issues in the start of the season. The Stars have had issues on their power play, but Juicy Soros, my friends, he's gonna give this team a chance. And now the other team that's still alive in the playoffs in discussion is the Chicago Blackhawks, but if the Preds win that game, then it's over for the Chicago Blackhawks. But you gotta praise for what the Blackhawks have done without Jonathan Toews this season, with how the rookie goalie Lehkonen did. Lehkonen, my friends, is how my viewers is how it's gonna be the next goalie for this team, the next goalie of this franchise. So, if we roll up the standings one more time, it looks like the Toronto Maple Leafs could clinch their first spot. Oilers are in second. Jets are in third. Flames are in fourth. The Flames are in fifth. The Habs are in fourth. And right now, it's anyone's game for that third, fourth, or fifth spot, I believe. But again, we don't know until the games have been settled. In the Discover Central, we've got the Hurricanes, Panthers, both all clinched the playoff spot, but we don't know what the stands are going to be. And we've got two teams which I think have a chance to get that final spot, the Preds and the Stars. The Blackhawks, well, it's a slim chance unless the Predators lose a game. But it looks like the Preds and Stars are going to be gunning out for that final playoff spot. You cannot get any closer than this. 3 of the 4 divisions have 3 teams to jump outward, and the Scotia North, which is the most fun, I think, is still up for grabs. So thank you for watching another video, viewers. If you want me to post any other different videos other than the Nhl News I'm talking about, type a comment down below and I'll do one for you. So thanks guys and stay safe. Peace out.